All right, what's going on, class? So, I want to introduce a new tool today, which is called Nearpod. Really cool tool that I think we will all like and start maybe getting used to for after a little while. So, this is a online tool, so we'll need internet. So within Nearpod, there's many lessons, different grades. So for this class, I have high schoolers. And we're going to go over food, webs, and energy. So Nearpod is a really cool online teaching platform which has lessons within the website. You're able to create your own, which I have in the past, all sorts of different things. This is a creative one that I did find that I did like, so we're going to preview it right now, just to get a little overview. So these are some just teaching materials for myself. So it starts off asking an essential question: how does energy flow through the food web? So I would ask that to you guys as my students. Gives a little breakdown on today's lesson. Time will vary. Don't just get the numbers stuck in your head. So let's get into this. So the cool thing, everyone will be able to join. I'll send out a link. Um, You'll enter with your school email, and I believe you're able to create a username. It does have to be appropriate. I, as a teacher, can improve that. So if it is not appropriate, you will, excuse me, not be able to get into the Nearpod unless I say so. So as we get into this, let's see if we can go full screen over here, make it easier. How much do you already know about energy, how energy flows in food webs? Do I know a lot? Do I know a little? I don't know anything. Well, let's go maybe an average student. Maybe you know a little bit, maybe you don't. So that will tell me what um, I get a pullback, and it will tell me what you as students know and don't know, and then that will give me ideas here. So this is a cool little section here. How do you think living things get their energy? Type your ideas here. So as a class, we would all be able to type things. So let's just say, for example, how do living things get energy? By eating. So it would pop up here. Let's just go over here and pop up here. So if I had 20 students, they would all be able to pop up all their answers here. Once again, I am allowed to limit what goes on the screen and what not, just because I would like to cycle. You could have some inappropriateness or whatnot, and I want it to be professional as we are in school, and you should always be professional and not have bad attitudes or saying inappropriate things. So moving on, this is a really cool part. So within Nearpod, you can go on virtual field trips, which is very cool. This is a Glacier National Park, so we'll be able to go in a VR setting and look around at the Glacier National Park. It's something obviously it's not around in New York. You're able to look around, see the grass, see what's going on. A really cool view. That stream looks amazing. Look at the mountains up there with some snow. Betcha this is very cold up here. Especially with the snow on the top still. But really cool. So that's why these VR things are really cool. You can look up multiple things on them as well. Some more questions pop up. Some facts. It's really good. Now we could draw a picture of how you get energy. Let's say there's some grass here, for example, and please excuse my drawings. Not very good drawer. My dad was an art teacher. Didn't get as much artistic stuff as my sister. Wow, this is not good, but I'm trying. That's all we like. We like effort. Effort is key. Alright, I messed up on that a little bit, but so cow comes over and eats some grass. The grass is the fuel for the cow. And then I would be able to post this in a feed, and everyone in the class would be able to, if they don't want to share, they don't have to. It's up to your own discretion, which is really good. Um, then the next slide will be a video. Um, there's a part here where it allows you to have your students make sure they're watching your screen or their own individual. I like to have it as a teacher plays and they come watch it. So if you're on the same classroom, maybe you're on the Promethean board or something, uh, some sort of smart board, you would be able to. Or if you're so for some reason you are not in school, you're able to um, say you're on Zoom or Google Meets, you're able to look back at the teacher's screen. Their screens would be student screens be frozen, and then you'd look back at my screen. All right. So now other questions come up. You can share through thoughts and images. You can go to images. You can go by Google. So Google comes up and picks up images, which is cool. So this next section explains some stuff, gives you some definitions. Consumers, decomposers, producers, and then I believe this is okay. This is a flip game. I've done this. These are really cool. So you can have let's see, animals that eat plants and meat, which would be a carnivore. Oh, it is not. All right. Well, let's go back here. That is an embarrassing class. Um, an organism that eats its food, which would be a. I'm not very sure. Decomposer, animal eats only plants. Oh, that's an omnivore. Alright. No, alright. Well, as you can see, is I need to study myself on these topics, as it's been a while since I've looked at um, some of these. We all sometimes don't get things right on our first try, but it takes time, so that's why you go back, you study, and then we'll be able to get it. But an organism, come on, let's get this at least one right. An organism is a living thing. Just had to show you I could get at least one right. Um, but yeah, let's move on. Maybe I'll come back to that later. So, a little definition on a food chain. This is opening up a website to a website page. Gives you building a food chain game. So there's a little quiz down there. You can play that. There's pictures. And then once you learn about it, you move to the next step. Let's see. Time to climb. All right, time to climb is really good. It's so as a class we would answer a whole bunch of questions. So if you ever played Kahoot or something, you have uh, we have a little picture up here. Look at the picture of the food web. Which of these describes the squirrel in the food web? So the squirrel would be the second part. So it would be the secondary. As it won't let me click right now. But when this goes on, as a teacher, I see a chart. If you answer the question correctly, you move up the mountain and you keep climbing up and up and up until the questions are done. And once that is done, you have maybe the winner or the person who got the most right is at the top of the mountain, and the rest who are not could be below them. So it's really fun. It keeps this you guys engaged as students. And then these are just some other things. There's videos you can incorporate in here. Um, just a lot of things. They're very good. You can keep your students engaged a while, as you see. Incorporate more. You got open-ended questions. Let's just go back to that just to show you. Really, really good. Um, I really like how you can even incorporate quizzes also at the end. Uh, so the best part I do like about it is it's very simple, easy to use. Um, and there's so many things. There's so many things on there you can look up. So do I have any concerns about the tool? At the moment, no. I, as a teacher, am in control of my students, so I can control what they put in and what they can't put in, so I can block them from doing anything inappropriate. It doesn't follow school code of conduct or anything, which is very good. I also have um, that kind of applies as well with safety precautions as well, being in control. I would like to use this more in the class, as there's, like I said, there's tons and tons of resources you can do with it, uh, as far as creating your own. Um, this was just a food topics one. There's so many like exercise, sports activities, as well as even creating one with your class. You can create one with your own class and then see how it comes out, and then you can go over it as a class, which is really good. I like to see these used more in a classroom, as when I've used them, the students were very engaged. So, and as you saw, there's like it's time to climb, there's the flip grid, there's videos, drawing activities, upload pictures, just so much. So, highly recommend Nearpod. If you have any questions, reach out. Let me know if you would like to 10 more of these, as I'm definitely going to incorporate them. And if you have any ideas on some Nearpods, reach out and let me know. But I'm signing off. Coach Peters here, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.